Hi there, this is a quick video to show you how to use the search functionality to help you in your job search. So apologies, I'll be looking away because I'll be looking at a different screen while I'm running this. But basically, I answered a question a little bit earlier, which was someone looking for a particular type of role in California. So what she was looking for is something that was in mental health or behavioural health in California. So I thought actually that's quite a good example to use. So if we click here in the search button, if you use quote marks as a first thing, so if we type in mental health and then close the quote marks, and that simply means that LinkedIn will find both of those words together. If you then press the space bar and then type or, and then in this case it was behavioural health, and close the quote marks. And then she wanted California, so if we do plus and then California. If you then hit on the return key, what you'll see here is a list of filters along the top. So this is all the things you can possibly search for. And then beneath that, it's got a summary of each of those things. So if I click here on people, what you'll see is it's coming up with about 59,000 results. So obviously that is quite a lot. What you could do here is limit this to people that you might know. So you could have first and second degree connections. So it's fairly unlikely I'm going to know anyone in my first degree. It's possible that I might know second degree connections. So that is cutting that down to 523. So that's a bit more manageable. So what you could do then is kind of go through and work out what kind of job titles these have, and that might help you then when you're searching for a job role, or also maybe people that you could possibly reach out to for informational interviews. So that's the people filter. If you then click here and go to companies, this is now going to show you any companies that hit those search criteria also. So you can see that's 50. So what you could do here is go through and follow these organisations that you're interested in, perhaps go in and find people that work there and maybe connect with those. So that's company information. So we've still got that same search criteria at the top. If you then click and drop down again, this time you could go for posts. This is then going to give you a list of posts that have those words in them. If you want to, you can change the sort order to latest and then they'll show the results. So you can see here that's changed that to 12 hours ago. As you go through, you'll see a mixture of things from organisations and things from people. So again, quite useful to identify people or organisations that might be able to help you. You can obviously use any of the others. So if you wanted to go for groups then will show you any groups that have been set up specifically with those words in them. So that can also be quite useful for going in and knowledge sharing. There is an option for jobs here that is slightly more complicated. What that's going to do here is it's going to go away. It puts my default here as United Kingdom. If I change that to California, and then run the search, it's coming up with 4,203. So obviously that's quite a lot. And again, what you can do here is go through your filters. If you click on that, probably the quickest way is to go right down to the bottom and you will see a list of job titles. So you could here say, okay, I'm interested in behavioural health specialist as a for instance, and that cuts that down to 361. So that's a really useful way, I think, of using the search for multiple different criteria. So hopefully that has been of some help for you. Thanks for watching.